Hello. I'm taking a break from Final Fantasy. Just for this one day. Instead, I am playing a very different game. Room of Depression. Can adjust the volume later if I feel like you need to. So this game, I don't really know anything about it. It was released back in 2023. Developed by Fire Pillar 2. So let's give it a try.
The character in this game does not represent all people with depression.
Okay.
Please note there may be triggering material within the game. Make sure to take breaks if necessary.
Thank you. $7:00. 7:30. 8. I was lucky. I never had to take the bus to school. I lucked out that I not like a public bus. In elementary, obviously, the school bus, but never had to take a public bus or train because I think this is a train that they're on. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, she's going to work. I don't know, but I've rarely had to take a bus to work either. Moon, how are you? I'm good. You went all the way up to 10:00. $10:20, and yeah, bus. $11:20. 11:30. 11:40. An ordinary day for Moon. Not much different from you and me. Is this really the case? I don't know about you, but I'm already kind of depressed. Episode 1, going to work. Yeah, I'm already kind of depressed. Because work is depressing. Life. Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the middle. No idea what I'm walking towards. Or if this is supposed to be the train. I guess bus, probably. In which case, yeah.
It feels like no matter what, the end of one tunnel is the start of another.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like has always gone to me about working. One day just bleeds right into the next. Never any sense of change. Just, the nature of working, but we're not really meant to live that way.
Which would be the greater suffering? To remain in this endless loop, or to find an exit that's just as meaningless?
Yeah, this is kind of hitting.
If there's no means of escape, what's the point of moving forward?
Yeah. $2019. Ooh, kitty, 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 kitty. 2003. Aw, she looks happy there. 2007. She kind of looks like she's just faking it there, but maybe she's happy. Looks like Disneyland. I never went to Disneyland in my life. Never wanted to. 2009. Ah. Yeah, so that's not gonna be good for depression. 2009. 2015, so she's trying, but she doesn't look terribly happy there. And 2022. Life just being meaningless at that point. Episode 2. Greetings. I've also been lucky that no one I've been close to has ever died. Never been to an actual funeral, I think, in my life either. So I've sort of lucked out that way. It's man, just thinking, I don't know how my depression's gonna handle when my mom dies, because she's up there in age. And she's doing well for now, but she doesn't have that much time left in her. So that's not going to be good for my depression when it happens.
Rehearse. I have to tell her
I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy.
Moon, how are you? I have to tell her I'm not okay. And yeah, that rehearsing what to say in your head, yeah, that's... Ooh. That is not easy to move. Like, honestly, it moves so slowly. You really have to work to
these thoughts.
Don't bother her, she's just being polite. Yeah, I mean, that's why, like, people, hey, how you doing?
Why is this so heavy?
Ooh, I can't
They're
move
only
this one at all.
words, but somehow they're not coming out.
Yeah, this one's not moving at all. Don't bother, she's just being polite. Jenny, like... Like, it looks like I'm not moving my mouse at all. I am. I'm moving my mouse, like, really hard. It's really trying not to move. But yeah, it's, when you're like that, it's really hard to just be like, oh, I'm miserable.
Okay. I'm ready. Wait!
Yeah, like when
She's
you...
just being polite. There's no need to bother her. If you answer the question for real, they'll think you're weird. There's no point in making her worry. She can't help me anyway.
I'm good. And yeah, that, I mean... Yeah, I mean, like, how do you tell someone, oh...
We often dwell on trivial things.
Yeah, like, when you're just like, just a casual acquaintance, ask how you're doing. There's that part of you that wants to be like, oh, I'm miserable. Deeply unhappy, hate my life, and wish I never existed. You, like, you absolutely want to say that. But at the same time, you're like, I don't know this person all that well. They don't actually, like, they're not actually interested. They're just making conversation. They're just being they are just being polite. It's just that's what you do. Hey, how you doing? Morning. How are you this morning? It's that's just what people do. My default response to how are you is usually something like awake or existing. Yeah, just like something that's like play off as a joke, but at the same time, it's like, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, same. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, they're able to laugh and be like, oh, yeah, I know that. But also allows you to be honest about how you're doing. Because you're not good. You're not really doing, you're not fine. You're at furthest thing from fine. But you are awake. You are upright. So you're able to be honest without being honest. Win-win, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, dwelling on trivial things? Indeed.
So our efforts soon go down the drain again and again.
Not wrong?
On occasion, we may be willing to open up our hearts. But when we hide our true selves, it feels like people barely notice.
They don't. They don't have any way of knowing that you're hiding your true self. So they don't notice that you're hiding it. Depression's a bitch, basically. Still 2022. Episode 3, Work. To do, typing, meeting, research. Sounds like a busy day. 4, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5.
Hey, I got this.
Yay! Can I use... No, can't use keypad. Why is the keypad laid out this way?
Keep going. Nearly there.
That's a weird keypad layout. Can't concentrate. Meaningless.
Leave me alone. Let me concentrate.
Futile. Meaningless. What am I doing? Yep, I can no longer get to the 5. Alright, focus. Painful. Can't concentrate. Whoops. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6.
Concentrate. How is this so hard for you?
Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to continue, yeah. And, yep,
Why does this keep happening? I just want to do well.
And yeah, unfortunately, depression and, combined depression with ADHD. Even more fun. Depression and ADHD and autism, and yeah, because all things that make it hard to concentrate, hard to focus, things that destroy your executive function. Real fun at that point.
All these lingering doubts don't just interfere with our concentration at work. They impact our core confidence in all that we do, in ourselves, and in our futures.
At a couple of jobs I've had, I've been asked if I wanted to sort of go on the path to be a supervisor. I always said no. And this is part of why.
Over and over, we live our days like this, until finally, we lose everything.
Yeah, this is a real cheerful game. But
This segment was just a representation of having depressive emotions and feelings. You may have felt this way before, too.
indeed.
Did you think depression was simply about having extreme thoughts?
No, depression is just a general weight on you. Maybe the shittiest thing about depression is the fact that it is just a permanent weight. So even when you're doing well, it's there. It's always there, dragging you down, being a bastard. Overweight. never really worried too much about my weight, at least. So this one at least won't hit me too hard. 1 o'clock. 0 kilograms, 300 kilograms. 500 kilograms. It's, you probably just got too much in your purse there, lady.
Oh, it's too heavy. I need to take some stuff out.
Oh, it is her purse.
I wish you both every happiness.
Oh. Oof. I got rid of 25 kilograms.
What am I gonna do? If I fail, Dad will be furious. Why can't I keep my focus?
High school is when my grades started to slip. Elementary school, I was great. Grade school, my grades really started to slip. That was, I think, when I started to get depression. Though I didn't really recognize it as such.
Belle, I've been so empty since you left.
Aww. I miss my Tim Tim. I even miss Furball, my old cat. Hell, I miss McTwo, my old cat. But Furball and Timbit. Furball was the best kitty. Furball was just the best cat.
Mom, where are you? When are you gonna come back?
Yeah, like I said, that one I don't, that one I've been lucky enough to avoid, but
I didn't manage to finish my work today, even though I don't have anything to do when I get back home.
I've only ever taken shift work. No, like, always call centers, so my shift is done, I'm gone. I take so many calls, like I just take calls until whatever time, and that's that. It's not about like get this much work done. It's like you take calls, take this call, take the next call, which is its own kind of hell. To be honest, it is very much its own special kind of hell.
There's nothing else left inside the bag. Why is it still so heavy?
Depression, 315 kilograms. Yeah, it's a lot of baggage.
The metaphor of the bag. The burden couldn't be attributed to anything within because the heaviness was within the bag itself.
Attributed. Attributed is just a weird... Attributed is a weird pronunciation. Attributed. I'm sorry. It's just the grammar nerd in me.
There is no logical way to explain depression. Even so, we seek out reasons for the unhappiness. Perhaps it was a breakup or an issue with our studies. It hurts to be perceived as someone with a mental disorder because we don't want society to label us as oversensitive or even crazy because we're too emotional.
Yarp.
But by doing this, we invite those around us to try to solve the symptoms rather than get to the root of the issue. At the end of the day, we're left only with a lack of satisfaction, and our depression lingers.
Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, there's never any satisfaction when you're depressed. Even if you accomplish something, you're not satisfied about it. Because I mean, yeah. What do you mean What do you mean you accomplished? What do you mean you accomplished cleaning your bedroom? You're supposed to do that. That's something that's supposed to be like basic thing. Of course, you have cleaned their bedroom. What else are you gonna do? Eat. Don't mind if I do. Nom nom nom. I'm sorry. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. It's like lunchtime. Ding ding ding.
Let me see. I like.
Gotta go with the patty. Okay, that should be on the bottom, but okay. Onion, tomato, lettuce.
This isn't what I want. Let's try something else.
Let's try lettuce on top. Okay, that didn't work. So lettuce, tomatoes, and beef are all correct. Tomato, lettuce. Try that. Okay, lettuce. Okay, I got the lettuce correct. So I've got 1 out of... What? Where's the patty supposed to go? I guess it does go at the top. So what goes on the bottom? Okay, so... Egg? Nope. Pineapple? Hey!
Okay, that's what I want.
That took some doing. I don't know why that was so hard. Like, honestly, I don't know why they made that part so hard. Why do I look so sick?
I'm stuffed. Why can't I even finish one burger?
Ah. Again, that's not a problem I've ever really had. Well, I mean, I suppose sometimes I just don't want to eat. There are some times where I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat, even if it's been like 2 days I've barely eaten anything. I'm like, I don't want to eat. I don't get like that very often, but I have gotten like that on occasion.
We can taste things and tell if they're good. But eating won't make us feel content or happy, no matter how much we consume. Sometimes we even feel ashamed by our appetite.
Not me. No, I've never felt ashamed. I don't know if it's bad that I've never felt ashamed of my appetite.
What makes you happy? That's probably the trickiest question of all to answer.
Yeah, I've never had an answer to that. Yeah, is it a bad sign that I've never felt ashamed of my appetite? My appetite does tend to vary, and I rarely have a huge appetite. Occasionally, eat probably more than I should, but think episode 6. Think. Being the last to leave is always weird. There have been times at other jobs where I have actually been like basically the last one to leave. Aside from supervisor always has to, like there always has to be a supervisor there. But yeah, there have been times where like I've gotten stuck on a call and it sucks being the last one out. Everyone's long gone and you're just still there.
Who's holding the camera? Is it on a tripod?
Probably.
Huh. Their cat isn't in this.
Shame, because cats are great.
My cousin graduated before I even realized.
$27, $37. So we just get 15 years. And yep, still doing the same job. Still just as unhappy. Well, at least
Good enough to go hiking at that age. How nice.
At least I probably won't have to worry about being at the same job 15 years from now. More likely, I'll have gone through 4 more jobs in that time. At least!
Maybe I should get breakfast at Fellows Cafe tomorrow.
Those flying cars now?
She's put on some weight. She shouldn't be old enough to care about that.
That said, while I make a joke about, oh, well, this down 15-year-old may go through different jobs, it's still going to be the same bullshit. No matter how much time passes, I do expect to be at the same bullshit for the rest of my life. Nothing will ever actually change for me.
Every day is the same. Things repeat themselves day after day. Time flies. She's all grown up now, but I'm still living the same life.
Yeah, that's something that bothers me is the fact that, in all likelihood, my life's never gonna actually change much.
Days repeat like turning wheels. "10 years, 20 years, 30 years. The repetition isn't even the most terrifying part. It's the fact that I can't see the end.
That is actually completely accurate. Yeah, that's actually entirely true. I never even, like, that never even occurred to me before, but yeah. The repetition is bad enough. But being unable to see an end to it, oh, that's terrifying.
If there's no means of escape, what's the point of moving forward?
Yeah, that's actually a terrifying thought that, 25 years from now, gonna be doing the same bullshit. Days repeating in the same way. Sleep. The one means of just briefly escaping the tedium. Oh, I should probably pull it. There we go. A little bit of Nintendo Switch before bed. I assume that's what it's supposed to be. A little bit of gaming before bed. It's not good. It ruins the light. Ruins your circadian rhythm. Reading a book is a great thing to do before bed. Get off your screen a couple hours before you go to bed. No more screens at that point, and then, do some reading. For the record, I do not follow that advice. And I never will. I browse my phone before bed.
Go to sleep and don't think about anything.
Frog, fire extinguisher, dropped ice cream, an apple.
Stop thinking. Focus on sleeping.
Yeah, insomnia is a bitch.
Why can't I stop thinking about it no matter how hard I try?
Just got an achievement. 1 day for completing Chapter 7. And yeah, there's the fun. That's always the fun part. That's always a fun thing about having an overactive mind.
I fall asleep when I don't want to, but I can't sleep when I need to.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I feel super tired and go for a nap, and I'll sleep for like 6 hours. I'll nap for like 8 hours. But when I actually want to sleep, oh, hell no.
The more I worry about not falling asleep, the harder it gets.
Indeed, yep. You gotta turn your brain off, but I don't know how to do that.
The more I want to control my mind, the harder it becomes.
Don't think about pink elephants. What are you thinking about right now?
There are plenty of things like this in life. It's so frustrating.
The brain is a bastard.
Anyone could be suffering from depression.
This game is designed to place players into the shoes of someone living with depression. Rather than thinking about the symptoms, we invite you to focus on feeling. We hope this experience can provide some helpful insight if there is someone in your life who has depression.
One day, end. But there's 12 photos left. Ah, here we go. Episode 8, Group Activity. Barrier. That actually looks like it might be a fun movie.
I think I should be laughing at this. I can see it coming. Should I just laugh along?
And they make weird faces next, right?
Yeah, wrong expression.
I was just curious what would happen. And yeah, sometimes it's just going through the motions.
This movie feels like it'll never end.
So I guess it wasn't a good movie. I guess it must not have been a particularly good movie then.
I feel so dissociated sometimes. The world seems distant.
The best is letting you dissociate from yourself? That's so fun.
We don't want to spoil everyone's fun at parties, so we pretend to be normal and act like everyone else.
Or we just don't go to parties. I just don't go to parties. Group activities? Yeah, I don't really do those things. Smile, episode 9, Smile.
these messages?
Today is sunny. Want to have lunch? Did you try Fire Pillar's new game? I got your breakfast in the fridge.
I don't really want to do anything, but I'll just go work out.
I don't work out. I just do nothing.
There's nothing I want to eat. I'll just get takeout.
See, I've been lucking out. I just have rice every night. Just make myself a plate of rice every night. Satisfying and saves worrying about what to get.
Another boring day.
Next day.
Let's check my messages. Luna?
Hi, I'm Luna's brother.
It can't be. Luna. How?
Hi, I'm Luna's brother. Oh, I totally missed. But it said something about her passing away. Oof. Poor Luna. She seemed so happy. Though that doesn't necessarily mean she was.
Depression isn't exclusive to introverts. It has nothing to do with mental strength either.
Give me a second here. Here we go. Just pulled up what it said. Hi, I'm Luna's brother. I'm using her account to tell her friends that she passed away last night. Thank you for being her friend. She left a letter explaining that she had been deeply troubled and had to make this difficult decision. So, yep, so suicide. Again, luckily, not something I've ever really considered myself.
Anyone could be suffering from depression. Show your care for everyone, even those who seem outgoing and talkative.
Yeah, it's something that I've never really considered. Fortunately. But
Does it sound absurd to you? Perhaps, but it's a true story. Sometimes, bad news comes out of the blue.
sometimes it doesn't even take bad news.
Many don't seem depressed, and it's not until they commit suicide that others realize just how bad it was for them.
Depression can be tricky.
Things like that be prevented. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, it can be tricky. Rest. Ooh, gonna do some cooking. Cooking's good.
Our boss gave us a week off. We'd better find something to do.
There we go.
do that because I lied to her? Stop thinking about it.
Come on. There we go. Man, it does... It requires you to do in some weird places. Like it wasn't like right on the line or anything like that.
If I'd been nicer to her, maybe she wouldn't have. No, I need to focus on the cake. Was I a bad friend? Had I noticed what was going on with Luna?
Maybe that's why Luna kept asking how we were. Because she wanted to talk.
I have to stop thinking about it. I better lie down.
Maybe that is why Luna was asking. She wanted us to open up so she'd have an excuse to open up. You never know.
We like to blame ourselves. Of course, even if someone else is the reason we blame ourselves, it might not be their fault. Depression drains your energy and affects your physical health.
That it does. Illness. So yeah, this game's fun, isn't it? I don't know, it's Halloween, right? This is going to be going up on Halloween. So what kind of better thing to do for Halloween than explore depression? For the record, the fact that this is going to be going up on Halloween is actually part of why I chose this game. I needed something for... Yeah, I didn't really want to start Final Fantasy VII on a Friday, and yeah, figured to put something else up for today. And figured something about depression. It's not really spooky, but
I should check my messages.
Yui, cousin. Cuz, I heard you fell ill. How are you feeling? Are you doing well at school? I failed math again. Aw. Did your mom get mad at you? Mom was so mad. I've got to study harder from now on. Tang, boss. Moon, are you feeling alright? It's been quite much. That sounds terrible. Better get some rest. Yeah, I will. Alright, I'll let you be. Tell me if you need anything. When I worked as a cashier at Walmart years ago, I came down with strep throat once. I went in to let them know, hey, bring in the doctor's note and just be like, hey, I've got strep, so I won't be here for a couple weeks. I got no goddamn sympathy from my manager, or from the store manager. Just nothing. He made a joke about, oh, better stay back, and that was it. I'm like, oh, that's rough. Yeah, absolutely. Take the time you need. Get better soon. Yeah, it's strep's no picnics. Feeling, man. Take your time. Nothing like that. Dude was a dick. Fellows Cafe. Is this Fellows Cafe? Yes, this is Fellows Cafe. How can I help you? When are you open on Sundays? We're open from 5 to 10. Dad, are you okay? I'm okay. I'll come tonight. You know what? Okay. Have a good rest. And company group. Moon, do you need any groceries? No. Take care. Lynn, take care. Ping, coworker, take care. Thanks. Ken, take care. Just everyone saying take care. Society! Complete chapter 12. So that's another achievement.
When you're sick, people generally ask if you're okay.
Which is true. I think I at least so how you feeling? Yeah, are you okay? No, I'm sick. That's the whole point. That's why I'm not here. I'm sick. That's why I'm laying in bed.
Depression is as much of a physical illness, yet people tend to overlook it.
True.
Maybe that's because the symptoms can't be seen.
Yeah, mental illnesses are usually invisible illnesses. Even though they do affect your physical health. Quite often. And hey, we've got 50% of the achievements. Only 2 more achievements, so presumably chapter, I would assume. Or arc, I guess. Episode 12, Invitation. Ew, no. Why would you invite me anywhere? Bed buddy.
What is she trying to tell me?
Okay, put that one there. That one definitely goes there. Key. Yay, I got
It's like
it.
her siblings visit her at the hospital every now and then.
Oh, lucky her. No. Okay, that goes there.
She's telling me about the church she goes to.
Part of me kind of misses doing jigsaw puzzles. I never do them very often. But, I don't know. They can be kind of fun.
She told me its location and invited me to come.
Pass. I'm an atheist. Church is not for me. Thank you very much. I'm happy for the people who believe. I'm happy that gives them community and strength and all that. But I'm an atheist. I can't bring myself to believe.
It's odd. I didn't reject her. Perhaps this unexpected event could change my repetitive, monotone life.
It's a fair point, honestly. The weird thing is church. It's good odd that church probably would be good for me. But it'd be a lie for me. Society and oh, that was quick. It'd be a lie for me because I am an atheist. Step 13. Step inside. Seems like a lovely church, though. Nice area. Matthew 11:28. Matthew 11:28. Wait. Oh, 11. Where is it?
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Rest? What does that even mean? Do they only use words that are hard to understand?
I mean, yeah. That it can be a confusing concept sometimes, yeah. Luke 5.
And Jesus answering said unto them, They that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. Isn't that obvious?
It is kinda. Of course, the context. The scribes and Pharisees murmured against his disciples, saying, "Why do ye eat and drink with publicans and sinners?" And Jesus said, "They are that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick." Yeah, like out of context, that Luke 5:31 is just random. It's just like a weird, like, duh kind of thing out of context, but in context, it makes sense. 1 Corinthians. I will say one more thing. Another reason I could never be a Christian. To hell with Paul. Metaphorically. Frick Paul. I genuinely dislike Paul. Paul is one of those guys who converts to a religion and thinks that he knows that makes him know it better than people who were born into it or who had adopted it earlier. It's that certainty of the convert, the arrogance of a convert. You do see it quite often, where somebody converts to a religion and thus considers themselves an expert in it. They know better than people who've belonged to it for 20, 30 years already. There is a definite arrogance in a lot of those people, and Paul is Exhibit A. Because he converted and immediately decided that he knew what Jesus would have wanted, despite never having met the dude. One Corinthians 15:19. I'm there, right? Yeah, 15. Let me make sure. 1 Corinthians 15.
If in this life only we have hope in Christ, we are of all men most miserable. Wouldn't it be sad if we left nothing behind in the end?
If in this life only we have hope in Christ, we are of all men most miserable. Philippians.
For the same cause also do ye joy, and rejoice with me. I want joy, but I really can't.
So anyway, yeah. I greatly dislike Paul. I think that he brought his own prior worldview into his conversion to Christianity. He did not approach it from the perspective of understanding what Jesus himself said. He went into it. This is way off topic. This is so far off topic. But like I said, I think he went into he was he had his own sort of preconceived notions about how the world should work, and he brought those preconceived notions with him when he converted, rather than actually reading what Jesus himself said. So that is a big part of why I could never be a Christian, is because of frickin' Paul.
What is life really? Why do people have faith?
I spent enough time thinking about that to have an answer. And it is because it gives them strength and it gives them a sense of community.
There are a lot of things I don't understand. There's nothing I really want to do, and I have plenty of time.
Yep, that is true for me.
Maybe it's better than simply waiting to die.
That's how I often feel, is that I'm just waiting to die. Despite the fact that I'm actually kind of scared of death. Episode 14. Care.
I should check my messages.
Ching. Sibling. Moon, has your appetite improved? No. In fact, I once suffered from depression. After listening to your sharing just now, I suspect that you are suffering from depression. Have you ever tried to ask a doctor to diagnose it? No. Try this sample diagnosis. Whoops. Think about the past 2 weeks of your life and that the following descriptions are a match. Note down how many apply to you. Low spirits, irritable, frequent temper tantrums. Temper tantrums not really. Low spirits for sure. Just general. Troubled, lost interest in past hobbies like sports or games. I mean, troubled, I guess. I haven't really I don't have enough hobbies to lose interest in. Loss of appetite, overeating, or sudden weight loss gain. No. Insomnia, refusal to get up, excessive sleepiness. Yes. Sluggish movements or speech actions. Or speech actions are more aggressive than usual. Feeling tired or lethargic. For sure. Lack of concentration, loss of motivation to learn. Yeah. Feel unjustified guilt, self-blame, or self-loathing. Self-loathing is just general guilt and blame. Well, bit of blame, but guilt, not really, but self-blame, yeah, occasionally. And self-loathing, yeah, self-loathing is just pretty general. Obsessive thoughts of death or suicide. Drafting a will. Gifting away your favorite things. Luckily not. If you have 5 or more symptoms, you may have depression. If you have 2 to 4 symptoms, you are slightly depressed. If you have 0 to 1 symptom, you are healthy. So in my case, one issue for me in my case is loss of previous hobbies. In the past 2 weeks, no, I haven't lost any interest in any hobbies in the past 2 weeks. But I used to love reading. And then, years ago, I lost interest in reading. Not really interest, I just sort of lost the ability to read. And, even now, I have trouble reading. I have trouble building up the motivation to read. Is it in the past 2 weeks that it's happened? No, it's longer ago than that. It's something that has just been a problem. So yeah, a lot of it is not in the past 2 weeks. It's over years. How many points?
what's with these thoughts?
Aha! I got it. 8 points. So, again, you probably wouldn't, you might not have noticed, but the cursor was really trying to stay away from the answer. I had to sort of like finicle the mouse a little bit and click it like right when it was on there. It was just sort of a gameplay gimmick, similar to when I was trying to lift the words earlier, where they've really tried to make it hard to actually click the answer. I suggest you see a doctor. I didn't dare to go. I don't know what they will do to me. Will they go to the electric chair and be sedated? Again, like, I am not moving the cursor. Like, I'm like moving the cursor to the button, and then it moves away. Don't be afraid. It's not as scary as you think. I still remember that when I went to the doctor, I just took some medicine and talked to the social worker. I think the course of treatment is different from person to person, but not what you said. I'm still terrified of what other people will think of me if I'm mentally ill. In my case, it's not... I'm not afraid of what people will think of me. It's just really hard to go. That's the shitty part about depression, is like, you know you need treatment, but going to get treatment, but your depression makes it so that you do not want to go get treatment. It's so annoying, honestly, about it. It's the most annoying part about it. Plus, when I was getting treatment, when I was taking antidepressants, I just hated how they made me feel. I just felt flat. Did not like how flat I felt. I will pray for you during this time. It must be very hard. I've experienced it before. One second while I bring up what I missed in there. Yeah, so I will pray for you during this time. It must be very hard. I have experienced it before. Next time we meet, let me tell you how to make an appointment. I imagine that probably can be useful to have somebody to be there to be like,
Nobody wants to be labeled mentally ill.
I've been there before, I will help you through it. That probably is very helpful.
But if we meet someone who understands us, we'll realize that the label doesn't mean anything.
It's one of the few good things about social media is it's really easy to find people, even if you don't talk to them yourself, but to find people who talk about their experiences.
The sad truth is that very few are lucky enough to meet a kindred spirit.
You know, like social media, the internet in general has gone terrible, gotten really shitty over the past few years, but that is still one rare good thing about it, is that you can still find people who talk about their experiences with this sort of thing. Episode 15, see a doctor. gods, I
Does it
hate.
seem weird for saying that?
Oh, I do not like this.
I have to tell them about my worries, but how should I explain it to them?
Oh, I have no idea how to do these things. Yeah, I'm skipping. I am terrible at these sliding puzzle games. I am terrible at them.
Am I going to get injections for my treatment? Will they make me lose my intelligence?
Give me the skip button, please. Give me the skip button. I have no idea how to do these things. Thank you. I have
What if people judge me for it?
I genuinely have no idea how to do them. I hate them.
I just need to take my medication on time, and there aren't any permanent side effects. I can work and live my life as usual. It's not as scary as I'd imagined to see a social worker every month.
Yeah, it sounds like she had some outdated ideas about how therapy works. That said, unfortunately, therapy doesn't work that way for everybody.
The hardest part is working up the courage to take that first step.
Indeed.
We tend to assume the worst, and it's these thoughts that keep us from moving forward.
Also, indeed.
But the truth is that a lot of people in society are willing to help. We just have to ask.
All right, we're almost done. This is a long one. The game itself takes about an hour. It's taking longer in my case because I'm also providing commentary on it. But without my commentary, the game takes about an hour to get through. So, now that you've watched me play it, you have absolutely no reason to play it yourself. But hey, if you think that it's good, then you know it may still be worth throwing the developers some money.
My social worker told me to find a hobby. It's easier said than done. Luna liked the fresh air, but I don't think I'm that into it.
I'm certainly not.
It says on the internet that music can help with depression, but I just find it hard to learn.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to learn an instrument, unfortunately. I wish I did. I wish I had that patience. But I truly do not have the patience to learn any sort of art form. Music, drawing, anything.
I've been afraid of coming to this theme park ever since my mom passed away, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, unfortunately, theme parks. Theme parks, alas, not my thing.
Drawing makes me calm. I think I found a new hobby.
Well, good for her. Hope! Complete chapter 16.
Time slowly passes.
I'm glad she found a hobby.
Medication and therapy have been helping me feel better. What's important is hard work and an open mind.
That's why therapy never really did much for me. I didn't go in, I didn't work hard, I didn't have an open enough mind. Episode 17, back to work. Boo! And hey, back to the endless repetitive tunnel.
It feels like the end of one tunnel is the start of another. Is this my...
2026. Well, at least she's found somebody who cares about her. Clearly has somebody who cares about her. Yeah, we're getting close to 2026. We'll see if 2026 has anything positive for me.
future self? Is this the future I want?
There we go. 2031.
Life repeats itself, but not all hope is lost.
2036. Hmm. So it looks like religion sticks with her, at least.
I don't much like a meaningless future, but it's still better than living in the past.
True, I guess. There we go. 2042, Room of Depression. A little bit ambitious there. That didn't necessarily count.
Such thoughts occupy our minds all year round and will continue to suffer from the same pain in the future. But I have learned to cope with these thoughts.
I'm glad for her. It's not easy. Chapter 18, working again. Or whatever chapter we're on. I think it was 18, right? Or 16? I don't know. I missed what chapter we're on.
Okay, I got this.
Let me calm down. There's no need to rush. There's still time. I can do this.
Doing much better. One never seems to pop up on this.
Let me calm down. There's no need to rush. There's still time. I can do this.
Wow, a lot of 5s in that one. Still haven't seen any 1s. I wonder if that's just a weird coincidence that they just never put any 1s in there. Gonna be easier to get a burger this time to make the patty? Or to make it how I want? Oh, don't even need to make it. And still...
It's okay if I don't finish the food. I can take the leftovers home.
I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's not letting me, like, move it. Ah, okay, like that. You need to wrap it first. That makes sense, yeah. Wrap it first. That makes sense. Anyway, speaking personally, I try to avoid leftovers whenever I can. If I get taken, I'm eating the whole thing.
I don't expect the problems in my life to just go away, nor do I need to deal with them. We might be weaker than others in some aspects. Learning to accept yourself is a lifelong lesson.
That is true. Yeah, sometimes all you can really do is learn coping mechanisms. Sometimes the best you're ever gonna do is just coping mechanisms. All right, and let's finish this up. Episode 19, Introspection. Still staying way too late at work, for the record.
I should stop playing with my phone and start drawing. This is my favorite. It doesn't look too bad.
Very nice. Aww.
Well, I still remember what you looked like.
I'll never forget what my furball looked like.
Alright, let me draw another one.
She was the fluffiest thing.
Oh, I'm tired. Better take a break.
I guess that's probably a white noise machine, and yep. The symbols are moving on their own. I'm not touching anything. As the fact that there's multiple of them now. And a stuffed animal. It helps having something to hold when you're in bed. It helps. It just lets you put your body in lets you keep your body more physically comfortable. I find.
Technology sometimes causes relative deprivation, pressure, and self-pity.
Yep.
But other technology like ambient music, online communities, and medication help to alleviate our pain.
Music probably would help me sleep, but coexistence end. Oh, episode 20, Dream. I assume this will probably be the end. One year later. Oh, they look cute.
The next chapter of my life, and there's someone by my side.
They look cute together.
Sometimes I think about how I used to hold no hope for the future. I realize that I deserve happiness too.
And what am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know if I'm actually supposed to. I don't know if I actually am supposed to be doing anything here.
Reality isn't like the movies. There isn't a beginning and an end.
Coexistence, complete chapter 20. So that's the final achievement.
Pain and loneliness may never go away. Dreams are painful. But without them, I would be no different to a walking, talking zombie.
Hey, how appropriate on Halloween. Mention of a zombie.
My dreams have kept me alive, so I can stand here and tell you not to give up. You know what? Simply being alive is incredible enough.
I suppose, if you say so. And now the credits. So yeah, that was pretty good. It does do a pretty decent job getting into what depression is like, or what it can be like, depending on, you know, who you are. I don't think I backed this one on Kickstarter. Let's see. I did not back this one on Kickstarter. It is past the J's, so yeah, this is not one that I backed on Kickstarter. But, yeah, I enjoyed this. it was good. It was very sad. Though it did get hopeful. I don't think I backed this one. I'm pretty sure this is not one that I backed. No, it definitely wouldn't have been one that I backed. Came out long after I sort of stopped backing anything on Kickstarter for financial reasons. Anyway. Depression's a bitch. And, it is my vision from God. Remember, it has no relationship between weakness and depression. Take care of those depression around you. God has great plans for them. God bless you. Okay, I don't like that part. I don't like that part. It is the purpose and biggest challenge of this game to let a person without depression experience depression. Moon considered too much about other people's feelings. She's so kind, doesn't she deserve our help? There are many people in the world who have more severe depression than Moon, and feel more hopeless than Moon. May this game bring you even a little bit of reflection for you to move on. Yeah, not crazy about the God stuff, but like I said, it helps a lot of people. Ooh, I like this music here. Music was good throughout. Voice acting was maybe a little bit too quiet. Sorry if you have problems hearing her at all. Yeah, this is a nice tune here, actually. Yeah, on the whole, I thought that was pretty good. You know, a nice little game about what it is like to have depression. The ways in which it is just really, really hard to just live your life, to do anything. You know, depression, it just makes everything so much harder. And then if you got comorbidities, you know, autism, ADHD, bipolar, any other, you know, things like that, then it just gets even more difficult to get anything done. So anytime you do a single thing, it feels like an accomplishment. And yet, because you did something so minor, something that regular people do all the time without any issue, you can't even take pride in your accomplishment. So you mostly just end up feeling kind of useless all the time. Which is not a great feeling. It feels really bad. But, anyway, I guess if you are struggling with depression, I guess know that there are resources out there for you. You probably already know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Um, if you can find someone to talk to, do. There's definitely someone who wants to hear you talk about it. Absolutely someone in your life who wants to hear you talk about your depression. And then there's also professional help. You can always look, see if there's any free options out there. There's usually some sort of free counseling service around. And, yeah, I think that'll do. So, that is Room of Depression. Next up will be Final Fantasy VII. So I hope you join me for that, and I hope you did enjoy this. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So thanks for watching, and take care of yourself.